The Middle East, warm, dusty, and famously rich. But to most travelers, it's known as the ultimate stopover destination. So why do so many flights route through here? The answer lies in the hub-and-spoke model, a strategy used by nearly every major airline in the world. Think of it like this: airlines operate from a central hub, a major airport where flights from smaller cities, the spokes, converge. From there, passengers connect to bigger, longer-distance flights. British Airways has Heathrow, KLM has Amsterdam, and airlines in the Middle East. Well, they've mastered this system. Here's why it works: instead of running half-empty direct flights between smaller cities, airlines can fill planes by funneling passengers through a hub. For example, if you are flying from Edinburgh to New York, sure, there are direct options, but connecting through Heathrow is often cheaper. Why? Because Heathrow has way more demand for New York flights, plus all the passengers hopping on from other routes, like Edinburgh, can connect to dozens of destinations, not just NYC. That means fuller planes, more efficiency, and lower costs for airlines, and sometimes even for you. So next time you're stuck on a layover in Dubai, Doha, or Abu Dhabi, just remember, you're witnessing the hub-and-spoke model in action. Take a look at this map. Dubai sits in the perfect sweet spot, not just for year-round sunshine, but for connecting the world. In fact, 80% of the global population is within an 8-hour flight from the Middle East. Compare that to London, which only reaches about 50 to 60% in the same time. This gives airlines like Emirates, Qatar, and Etihad a huge advantage. Think about it: if you're flying from Sydney to London, there's no direct flight right now. But with a quick stop in Dubai, you cut down travel time and make the journey way more convenient. No detours. No backtracking. Just efficiency at its best, and that's why the Middle East has become the undisputed king of layovers. But the rise of Middle Eastern airlines isn't just about convenience, it's about raising the bar for air travel itself. Today, passengers are choosing these carriers not just for their perfect geographic hubs, but for the sheer luxury and unmatched service they deliver, even in economy. If you've watched my previous reviews comparing Qatar Airways and British Airways, you'll know there's a stark difference in quality. From cabin comfort to in-flight service, the standard is simply higher, and that's just economy. But where these airlines truly dominate is in premium cabins. Emirates made history as the first, and one of the only, airlines to offer showers in the sky on its A380s. Guess who else does? Etihad, just a 90-minute drive away in Abu Dhabi. The Middle East isn't just competing, it's reinventing luxury travel. Emirates and Etihad push boundaries with innovations like the Residence, a flying hotel suite. Qatar Airways sets the gold standard with its Q suites, arguably the best business class in the world. And let's not forget Saudia, Oman Air, and Gulf Air, consistently ranked for their exceptional service. When you fly with these carriers, you're not just booking a seat, you're getting an experience that redefines what air travel should be. And that's why the world keeps coming back. The transformation of global aviation has been nothing short of staggering, and the numbers prove it. Back in 2000, Emirates was a relative minnow, carrying just 4.7 million passengers while British Airways flew a massive 48 million. But fast forward to 2024, and the tables have turned completely. Emirates now transports 53.7 million passengers annually, while British Airways has shrunk to 39.8 million. Think about that for a second: a 1,000% increase versus a 20% decline. That's not just growth, that's a total industry takeover. So how did Middle Eastern carriers pull this off? First, they have a huge structural advantage: being government-owned means subsidies, cheaper landing fees, and financial backing that legacy airlines can only dream of. Then there's the cost efficiency. By basing customer service and operations in lower-wage regions, they trim expenses in ways European carriers can't, or won't. And let's be honest, even if it's controversial, those savings get passed on to passengers in the form of lower fares and better service. The bottom line? Whether it's through luxury, pricing, or pure strategic dominance, Middle Eastern airlines aren't just competing anymore, they're rewriting the rules of global aviation. The Middle East has achieved what many thought impossible, transforming remote desert airports into the beating heart of global air travel. Through a perfect storm of geographic advantage, visionary investment, and relentless innovation, carriers like Emirates, Qatar Airways, and Etihad haven't just joined the aviation elite, they've redefined what premium air travel means. What began as convenient stopover points evolved into destinations themselves, with state-of-the-art airports offering everything from indoor waterfalls to private suites. While European and American carriers stagnated, the Gulf Airlines surged ahead, combining opulent service with aggressive pricing that made premium travel accessible to millions. The numbers tell the story best. Where legacy airlines have struggled to grow, Middle Eastern carriers have seen passenger numbers explode by over 1,000% in just 2 decades. Their secret? A business model that leverages every possible advantage, from government support to operational efficiencies, all while delivering an experience that makes travelers willingly choose longer routes just to fly with them. As we look to the future of aviation, one thing is clear: the playing field has been permanently tilted. The golden age of air travel isn't behind us, it's happening right now, at 35,000 feet over the Arabian desert. The question isn't whether these airlines will continue to dominate, but how much higher they can possibly fly. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more aviation insights. Let us know in the comments, have you flown with these airlines, and did the experience live up to the hype?